Tea time! Welcome, one and all, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. We are rocking the Scarlet Spider suit because I know it's a popular suit among Spider-Man fans. I'm not majorly in love with it, but, you know, whatever, man. So, off-stream, I did some cleanup. All the districts except one is 100% because I left the last crime that I need to do for on-stream so that you guys can see me get the trophy. I got the secret photo ops. I finished those, which gave me a secret suit. The ESU suit. It's just a shirt and jeans with the Empire State University on it, basically. And while I was doing off-stream cleanup, got two phone calls. One was from Mary Jane, who said to Peter he either needs to get the counter-serum within a couple of hours, or he needs to go and be with May for her final moments. I think that was a voicemail, though. The other call was from Yuri... I can't remember her name. Watanabe? Yeah, Watanabe. Yuri Watanabe, who said that she was sick, and that her mother was sick, and that, to Spider-Man's surprise, she was basically quitting with this whole thing. She was done. Spider-Man was like, wow, really? Okay, fair enough. Go be with your family and be safe, and thank you for everything you've done. He is live. It's alive. Yuri's phone. Best character. We area here. They zoned there. Nice, nice. So we'll wear the Scarlet Spider suit. I basically plan to finish the game in the advanced White Spider suit, though. But for on-stream, apart from the advanced suit, I wanted to, like, only wear suits once. I didn't want to wear the same suit twice. And we're kind of running out of suits that I don't completely dislike. So, yeah, we'll go with the Scarlet Spider until we change for the end of the game. Alright, let's clear out this last crime and then see if we can finish. Guess that suits me. Ha ha ha! Funny. There it is. Yes, he is. Hello. The default outfit tends to be the best one. It is my favorite one.
Is all that heavy ordnance for me?
Wash your windows. Bip.
Well, clearly Silver Sable buys these guys in bulk.
Ow. I didn't even see that there. Oh, he's down. And that's the last crime. Finished. There it is. 100% all districts. Once in AC4 you craft an outfit, was like, switch back to the default one, and the scumbag game switched it back to the crappy outfit in the first cutscene of the following sequence. Dude, that sucks. You're so proud of your dwarf Hasselhoff. Dude, Midget Hoff. The only kind of alternate suit I like in Black Flag is the one with the leather jacket. Isn't this... This is my last chance to upgrade gear and abilities before the end of the story. Well, in that case... Sorry, Scarlet Spider. So YouTube, this might be a shorter recording than I intended. Oh yeah, we got the shit kicked out of us.
We did the impossible, Doc.
But now I have to destroy it. With a little creation of my own.
Ooh. 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 Who kicked the shit out of me? Doc Ock. What is this, the short ending marathon? Ooh. Oh. Ooh. That's so pretty.
And once again, we have live footage of Mayor Osborn being held captive on the roof of Oscorp Tower.
You want me to beg?
No, Mr. Bond.
Not gonna happen.
I want you to die.
The world will know the truth before they mop you off the pavement.
Go! Ah!
Tell them what you did.
I never.
Everything you have is built on lies! Lies!
Someone catch his wallet.
You stole my company, my ideas! Now, the truth.
The truth. Okay. The truth is, you were only ever worth a damn when you worked for me. The truth is, you could never accept that I'm better than you. You're a failure, Otto, and you always will be.
Best Doc Ock, 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100. He is good.
Give me the anti-serum!
No tacky shades.
Otto, you've worked your whole life to help people. Please.
You're fighting the wrong man. But have it your way.
I don't wanna. Oh, thanks, dude.
Time, please! I'll turn over the
Ow.
anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crime!
Fucking hell, dude. Oh my god.
Just give me the anti-serum! You've already done enough to ruin Osborn!
No! He
Fuck your
always
tentacles.
bounces back.
Oh my god, this is sucks.
Everything.
What does this new Spooder suit do? Let's see. I have no idea. Whatever. Reach supply. That's what it does, I guess. I think I get like a fast cooldown on my my gadgets.
Gotta move.
Okay, or not.
People are dying! They need the anti-serum now!
I will cure the city after I bring down Osborn!
Ow. Wham!
Let me save the city! Then we can do whatever you want!
I already know what I want! Now get
Fucking
out of my way
hell.
before I really hurt you!
Fuck, dude.
How much is Osborn paying you to protect him?
Enough.
Give me the anti-serum, and I promise Osborn will face charges!
Liar! Just like Osborn! Nothing but lies!
Ow. Wasn't paying much attention.
What happened to the man who wanted to help people?
The weakling! The loser! He's gone!
Okay, fair enough. Fuck you. Bip, bip, bip. Thwip, 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 thwip.
What are you...
Oh.
Such a disappointment. Parker. You knew? I tried to warn you, Peter, but you didn't listen. You knew. I won't let you win. This means too much to me. Not more than it means to me.
He broke my suit already. Okay, this is gonna be cool.
See all the people you're hurting?
You'll never understand! You haven't suffered like I have! You should be on my side! I won!
Please, think of the man you were!
That man is gone. You can't save me, Peter.
Then I guess you'll have to save yourself! You were my hero!
Come on.
You meant so much to me! I hate that you're making me do this! We were going to change the world!
You look tired, Parker.
Not tired. Just hurt.
He looks a lot less evil without the goggles.
If you want to change the world, you have to be the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions.
7 arms? Dr. Heptopus.
Agree.
Septopus, you mean?
The anti-serum.
Peter, I saw you as a son. I should have known you'd turn on me, just like all the others.
Turn. Turn. I've worshipped you. Your mind. Your conscience. Wanting to help others. The way you never gave up.
That's because men like us have a duty, a responsibility, to use our talents in the service of others. Even if they don't appreciate it, we have to do what's best for those beneath us, whether they understand it or not.
No, you're wrong. You are everything I wanted to be. You just threw it away.
Yes, of course. You're right, Peter. Oh, I see that now. The neural interface affected my mind. But I can fix it. We can fix it. Together. If you'll help me.
Do everything I can. I'll make sure you get the best help.
No! If they put me away, they'll take my arms. I'll be trapped in this useless body. Please, Peter. That wasn't me. You said you'd never abandon me. You promised. Remember? And of course, you rest easy, knowing your secret is safe with me.
You do what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us can.
Peter?
Even when it hurts like hell.
Peter, where are you going? Peter? Peter!
That was sad. I agree.
It's still viable. We'll need the entire sample as a base to produce more doses.
How long will that take?
A few hours. Maybe a day.
What if we use it to cure someone right now?
Then there won't be enough to cure the others. I'll give you a few minutes.
You're gonna be okay, ma'am. I've got the cure right here.
Take off your mask. I want to see my nephew.
You knew?
I've known for a while.
I never wanted you to worry.
I did. And I am so proud of you. And Ben would be too. All the people you've saved.
I don't know what to do.
Yes, you do.
Alright, Insomniac, what the fuck? That was not necessary. You guess everyone knows now? Well, apparently the only person who didn't know was Peter.
So?
Hi, Mary Jane Watson, Associate Editor.
Congrats!
Thank you.
I knew you could do it.
What about you? Find a job yet?
Oh, no, but,
I'll be right with you, honey. Thank you.
I was actually considering maybe a career change. Yeah, I think I might want to become a chef.
I'm sorry, no, it's... You're a scientist. A good one.
Yeah, the last project I worked on, I created a monster octopus that almost destroyed the city, so...
Yeah. I mean, you do make a hell of a chicken curry.
I do. Still working on my dumplings, though.
Going camping?
Oh, my new place isn't gonna be ready for about a week, so I'm gonna be crashing with Miles for the next few nights.
Oh. You know, you can always stay at my place. Only if you want to.
No, I mean, yes, I mean, no, I don't, I not want to, but meaning I do want to, but only if you do.
I never stopped wanting to.
Me neither.
So, that was legitimately upsetting. Ban Googsy, ban him immediately. These cutscenes are lame when compared to Witcher 2. Kill him! That was legitimately upsetting. I was like, good night! That was fucking awesome though. Don't worry guys. DLC in a month. DLC in a month. It's fine. It's not all over yet. That was dumb ending. No, that was great ending. You're fucking sulking down there. I was sulking that entire time. I'm glad I had my camera off because I was just there like that, grasping my face tightly in like sadness of what was going on. That was really good. I'm looking forward to the DLC. I assume I get to keep the cool new suit, which functionally is apparently terrible because it crumbled like paper. Where's my fucking platinum trophy game? Still not better than Arkham? Story-wise, way better than Arkham. It had armor panels instead of flexible cloth. I suppose, yeah, the white spider suit would have just torn. No, the writing was way better than Arkham. Honestly, I had more fun playing this than I did playing the Arkham series. Which is a great series, but, you know. Why even compare games? They're both great games, who cares? City had the best writing out of the Arkham games, and even that one had noticeable issues. Yeah. The ending for this game actually didn't suck balls like it did with Arkham Knight. I think I liked the ending of Arkham Knight, but it did kind of feel pushed and rushed, you know? That's very Superman, isn't it?
Well, I'm not an expert or anything, but I think it's in the way that you ask her.
I'm getting too nervous. Hey, alright, so where do you want this?
Right over here is fine.
Alright. Hey, so Pete?
Yeah.
I, kinda gotta talk to you about something I can't tell my mom about.
What's up?
Are you growing hair in funny places?
Well, weird things have been going on. Like, physically.
Oh. Well, you know, you're at that age where your body starts to change. And so you may be noticing some areas,
No.
for example.
Not that. I think it's better that I just, I show you.
No.
It's pretty weird, right?
I know, it's crazy!
Not that weird.
Yes. Very cool. So I'm thinking next Marvel Spider-Man game, we probably play as Kid Arachnid. Look at those cool kids just hanging around. We actually, I don't know if everyone who's here saw it, but earlier on in the game we actually saw Miles get bitten by the spider. Damn it, I meant to put my fucking stream title as Miles as Spider Robin. Miles is spooder rubbing. Yeah, that's what I said. No, I honestly thought he was gonna, like, take his shirt off and have, like, spider bits growing out of his back. I was like, whoa. Whoa. Spider Robin? Spider Bin? No, his other alias, completely ridiculous. Kid Arachnid. His suit's fairly nice, though. It's like all black with red webbing on it and a red spider. So I imagine we'll probably play as him in the next one. Eight-leg wonder. But with 4 legs. Because he's black. No, no. Whoa, hold on a second. That's not what I was saying. I fucking love that emote. The Stan Lee cameo, though, right at the beginning of the game, that was just nice. When it's properly used and not spammed, it's great. Black Widowmaker? Isn't that an Overwatch character? If they release DLC with Miles, gotta do it during the release into the Spider-Verse. The Spider-Verse? I don't even know what that means. I just know that Insomniac is planning on doing a Marvel gaming universe to sort of coincide with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but obviously a different universe. So I imagine, you know, there'll probably be a Miles Spider-Man game at some point. That means that Insomniac, after making this fantastic game, is going to be making games like Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Hulk. Gonna have some good games from the Marvel gaming universe. MGU! Iron Man. Yeah, you heard what I said. Don't sass me, boy. All of those already got crappy games? Yeah, but this wasn't a crappy game. This was the first good Spider-Man game in 10 years. So, you know, we're going to have a Marvel gaming universe made by, I believe, Insomniac. So, you know, I imagine that they're all going to be good games. In fact, all pre-Avengers 1 movies got crappy games from Sega. Yeah, but that's Sega. Iron Man, Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America. I played an Iron Man game which had fun gameplay, but literally everything else about it was terrible. Well, I played the demo for it, but I never played it. I played a bunch of Hulk games. There's been like 16 Hulk games. I didn't know there was a Thor game. And I didn't know there was a Captain America game. But yeah, if they keep up this performance with an MGU, then I'm looking forward to it. To be honest, I think the only reason they went, yeah, we'll make an MGU is because people loved this game so much. And I think one of the reasons this game came out so well is because Marvel actually went to Insomniac and said, hey, you can make a game based on one of our characters, you can pick whichever one and go for it. And they picked Spider-Man, which means they wanted to make a Spider-Man game. And I think that's the recipe for a good game, is the desire to make the game. The DS Thor game was apparently decent, the home console version was typical junk. I think to make good Marvel games, we had to wait until the Avengers movies. Was it really Stan Lee? Yeah. Yeah, in the one of the first names of these credits, these second credits, was Short Order Cook, played by Stan Lee. Yeah, I think we had to wait for the Avengers movies because they kind of set the bar for Marvel games. Before that, most Marvel games were pretty terrible. But then most Marvel movies were pretty terrible too. Cool that he wanted to cameo. It is. I really like that. But yeah, DLC next month. Yeah, who'd have known that when game developing companies makes a game because they want to, not because they need to, it'll be great. I know, right? And not because, like, a lot of issues with games these days is the publishers push them and push them and push them to earlier release dates. So they rush the game and it ends up terrible. But with Insomniac, Marvel said, pick a hero, go nuts. And Insomniac went, we want Spider-Man. And they went, okay, go for it. And they just made it. They left them to make it. So Stan Lee was a narrator in 3 Spider-Man games. Yeah, the 3 PS1 Spider-Man games, which were good for their time, but I would never play them now. Especially not after this. I would never play another Spider-Man game again. Unless these guys make another one. I guess this means we'll boot Dragon Age back up. Get that back on the roll. You say narrator? I wouldn't even say he was a narrator. As far as I remember, I could be wrong, but as far as I remember, he only did voices for like the main menu. Like when you scroll to a selection on the main menu, he'd speak it out. And then if you like went to a new game and then picked the hardest difficulty, he'd just say, "Nuff said." That's one of very few things I remember about the old Spider-Man games. Spider-Man was the best-selling game in Japan last week. This Spider-Man, probably because of the tentacles. I mean, an octopus is the main villain. I'm sorry, Japan. You brought this on yourself. I like how they clearly made an effort in this game to make all the boss fights different as well. It wasn't the same crappy formula for each boss fight, and I loved the dual boss fights, like fighting Electro and Vulture at the same time, fighting Scorpion and Rhino at the same time. Those were really fun. You missed the Witcher 2 credits? Man, I don't. I didn't need to know every name that was ever created in every language on the planet. Japanese console sales last week: Switch 43,513, PS4 19,723, Xbox One 49. Get fucking wrecked, Xbox One. I know God of War brought Sony's PlayStation sales to a new high, like ever. They had a category for propaganda, I know. If the story about the MGU being a thing now, then man, I feel sorry for Xbox players. I'll be back in a sec, I need to turn my fan on. Fucking Betty Swallocks over here. The only thing that could save Xbox at this point is cross-compatibility. Well, they have cross-compatibility already with a few games, like Minecraft. And they announced it, and they did like a picture of Switch next to a picture of Xbox One, and it said stand together or survive together. And a lot of people were added onto that a PS4 saying fall alone, and I'm like, fall? This year PS4 has sold more consoles than they've ever sold. They don't need to stand with Xbox and Switch. Look at the exclusives they have. People want to make games for PlayStation. They don't want to make them for Xbox. Look at the kind of games that are coming out. This year alone, we've had this and God of War as exclusives. Those are pretty fucking big competition. Basically, this is why I have a PS4 and not an Xbox One. But honestly, it would be better if all consoles were cross-compatible. Yeah, but, you know, they may be worse, though, if you really think about it. Without competition for each console to be better than the other, the consoles may end up being worse. So in a way, the competition is good for the consoles. I don't like it personally because it means nothing to me. Literally, I don't care about how powerful an Xbox One is or a PS4 is. I don't care which one looks better, which one has a nicer dashboard, whatever. It means nothing to me. I got a PS4 for the games that I play on it. Consoles are still dragging far behind PCs. In some ways, yes. In some ways. That's the problem with Xbox failing. Gotta have that competition going for the sake of consumers. Yeah. Yeah, in some ways, consoles are dragging behind. In other ways, you buy a console, you have it for 10 years. You don't need to upgrade your console again. Unless you want, like, the Pro version, which is, you know, only a thing with current generations. With a PC, you got to upgrade that thing a lot more frequently, so that's a lot more money spent. And the way I see it, if you're playing a game on PC and there's a problem with the game, it might not be a problem with the game. You don't know. It could be a problem with the game, it could be a problem with the PC as a whole, it could be a problem with a specific part in the PC, and you won't know. Having a glitch in the game is a lot of a broader thing on PC because you've got to track down what it is. When there's a problem on a console, it's probably the game, so you either replace the game or you wait for a patch, and it's as simple as that. And like I said, you update console a lot less frequently. You're kind of glad that consoles exist, because otherwise we would have to update our PCs every year instead of every couple of years. I mean, if you want to really stay up to date, it's more frequently than every year. It's like mobile phones. As soon as you get it out the shop, there's a new one. I have both. I have a PC for games that I can't play on PS4, and I have a PS4 for most of my gaming, really. My PS4 is probably more powerful than my PC, but again, I don't really care. I'll play a game with 20 FPS, it means nothing to me. The only reason I got the PS4 Pro after having a PS4 is because of the load times. And because my standard PS4 was secondhand, so it was having a few issues. You honestly can't wait to upgrade your computer to a better one? Yeah, same here, if only I had money. Which I don't. There's one thing I can't decide though. Which is more likely to be game of the year? This or God of War? I can't decide which I prefer. I'm still playing God of War. I'm still going through the New Game Plus on the hardest difficulty. It's super fun. Fallout 76. Isn't that like... people anticipate that being terrible? I was never really into Bethesda. You think it'll be God of War? The thing is, it's a lose-lose situation. If I say God of War, then people will take that as, oh, he thinks Spider-Man's a bad game. If I say Spider-Man, then people will take that as, oh, he thinks God of War's a bad game. No! I literally cannot decide which I prefer. Like, I played God of War on stream and then waited so long for them to bring out the New Game Plus, and as soon as they did, I was like, beep, get that going. Well, Bethesda multiplayer, tell what could possibly go wrong with that combo? You mean like Elder Scrolls Online? Because that was a huge success. That's sarcasm, by the way. British sarcasm. Do you prefer God of War then, Puddy Tapper? I know you watched me play through most of both of these games and you missed parts of both of these games. Elder Scrolls Online was developed by a different studio. Technically, yes, but it's still a Bethesda game. It was developed by ZeniMax, I'm aware of that, but it's a Bethesda game. Excuse me, it's a Bethesda multiplayer game. And it didn't use the 15-year-old engine? No, thank God for that. Yeah, ESO was... this seemed a much smaller game. God of War had so much to do. I don't think that's true because I did a lot of other things on this game off stream, whereas with God of War I did it all on stream purely because when you're just exploring they tell stories and stuff like that, whereas with this there isn't story that could be missed if I play it on off stream. This is a shorter game than God of War by a few hours, a couple of hours. I don't know if I'd say it had less. You had less to do in it though, other than, you know, that it is a shorter game. You remember how Psychonauts ran better on Xbox than on your 2012 $1,000 laptop? It kept dropping frames all the time. 2012 tech versus Pentium 3, what the fuck? And yet Half-Life 2 ran in stable 60 frames on that laptop, when on Xbox Half-Life 2 ran in less than 20 frames. Yeah, I don't know. I know Half-Life is like super optimized for PC and runs perfectly, but that's the thing with PC, is some games run perfectly on it because they were made to run well on PC, other games aren't. Whereas if you play a game on console, if it's out on console, it's pretty much guaranteed to work. If there's something wrong with it, wait for a patch. Maybe that was it. Maybe. Maybe. You may be right though. I really like the God of War universe from the 2018 God of War game. Like the Spider-Man universe, we've seen it. Even with how, like, it was still kind of unique in this game, but we've seen it. Spider-Man in New York, that's the universe. The 2018 God of War universe was the way they did it, and the Norse mythology and how they incorporated Kratos into that so smoothly, because he was a Spartan and not from Norse mythology. It worked so well. You like the excitement in this, but you think God of War will win? I think you might be right. I really love this game. It's, you know, the only good Spider-Man game within 10 years. And I'm really looking forward to the DLC, but God of War might... I think one of the things that makes God of War the favourite for me, at least, is the atmosphere. It's such a cinematic game, and it's so pretty, and it's got such a great atmosphere that you can just sink into. Still waiting for your Arkham Knight patch. Yeah, they did do a patch, but it still sucks. It's still terrible. And I don't know what people are expected. They literally brought the game off sales for PC to fix it, which means it was never going to be right. These are some long credits. Didn't expect the long credits. You still had major issues with the game. If you boosted while you're riding the Batmobile, you drop around 20 to 40 FPS. Yeah. Yeah, it's not perfect. You got it for free and was disappointed. The thing is, I loved it. I loved Arkham Knight. I played it on PS4. I'm not saying consoles are better than PC. I'm saying each has their pros and each has their cons. Yes, PCs are more powerful, you upgrade them more frequently, and there's more to go wrong with them. In the long run, for me, a console is cheaper. You're the guy who really appreciates perfectly stable 30 frames. I just care as long as it works. As long as it's not a slideshow, which I don't consider 20 FPS to be a slideshow, I'm happy. They went too nutty with the physics stuff. Maybe, but it worked on PS4. I think the issue was just the way they optimized it for PC was bad. Like, I can notice an FPS drop. Looking from this, which runs, I wouldn't say it's at a locked, stable 60 FPS, and then looking back over here at Slobs, which is streaming at 30 FPS, I can see the difference. But it doesn't bother me. And the only reason I can see the difference so well is because I've got them both next to each other. But if I was to, you know, suddenly put a game on at 30 FPS, I wouldn't notice. Batmobile skip leg day on PC. You mean the Lagmobile? There's nothing wrong with the Batmobile. It's a bit overused, but it's cool. Googsy, I think you need to get a console and play Batman Arkham Knight again on console. You'll appreciate it a lot more. Until then, you can't badmouth the game, you can only badmouth the PC port. Also, someone said about there not being a Scarecrow final battle. One of the issues I had with Arkham Knight is that the final battle, in a way, was Joker again. Did we need that? It just left a shitty taste in your mouth, and yes, you tried eating it, you were desperate. No, Googsy! You do not eat the disc! What? I'm hungry! Also, when I ordered Arkham Knight, Googsy doesn't know this because he didn't see. When I ordered Arkham Knight, I ordered it off Amazon and I got the Game of the Year edition. And what do you see that's wrong there? Maybe if I turn it over, you might notice. Do you see it, Googs? Do you see the issue here? Annoying when DLC doesn't come on disc. Doesn't bother me so much. Never takes long to download DLC. Okay, so you see that? That is the sleeve, right? The game doesn't lag my webcam. No, the issue is it's in Italian. The game does. This is a sleeve on it, right? Take the sleeve off. It's still in Italian. Then we take the game out and it's all in English. I got an English game in an Italian box in an Italian sleeve. That was strange.
Get back in the drawer!
Got it. Italy has the longest summer vacations for students. It's fucking hot in Italy. I've been there. It was uncomfortable. I enjoyed everything but the weather. The heat was just... nah. Pow! Entertainment. I did just punch my desk. Guess I was kind of nervous if the game was in English or not. Oh yeah. I had to test the game. Like I tested Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I had to test the game before streaming it to make sure it would actually be in English. The hell is a POW? I don't know. POW Entertainment. One of the more interesting gaming experiences I've had, that is receiving an English game in an Italian case. And then I looked on Amazon and like everyone was receiving the English game in an Italian case, and I'm like, you advertised this, the picture on the fucking product is the English case and you send people Italian cases. That makes no sense. It's a lot of copyright. Here in Poland, used to be that Ubisoft games didn't feature English subtitles. Say a 360 dashboard was set to English, something like that. Assassin's Creed 2 would have Russian text. Wow. Did they fix that for the remasters, do you know? Or was it the same? Because the remasters are on the current gen of consoles. You weren't willing to try importing a UK copy? Fair enough. I can understand that. Man, remember the days when we went through the Assassin's Creed series? That was a long series. There was a lot of Assassin's Creed games. And next month we get to continue that series in memory of Steve Ditko, who, with the stroke of his pen, made the world amazing. That's the guy who created Spider-Man. Modern AC games do have English subs now. Modern AC games are, you know, decent. They've revived the series, and I'm really looking forward to Odyssey. I don't care what everyone else says. It's just a rehashed Origins. Fuck off. And by pen, we mean his dick. It's Green Goblin. Shh. Cutscene. Have we seen Harry yet? No. We just know he's...
We were so close.
Yes, we have.
But I'll keep trying. I will find a cure.
Is that the symbiote?
I love you, son.
It's the symbiote. They fucking lied. Insomniac lied. They said we wouldn't see the symbiote in this game. They fucking lied. Green Venom. The PS1 game had a symbiote. Platinum Trophy! Had a symbiote green Doc Ock, so why not a symbiote green goblin? I don't think it's going to be a symbiote green goblin. I think it's just the way they're introducing the symbiote into this game. Congratulations! You've finished the main story, but the adventure continues. You can now change the time of day in research stations. That's kind of cool. Anti-Ock suit. Nice. Oh, there's an undies suit as well. Everyone goes down in one hit, including you. Rip. Yeah. I want to show something with this, by the way. Earlier on in the game...
I know,
like, at the very beginning of the game... Hello, people. When the suit was torn, he said, can't have people taking pictures of my 3 chest hairs. Wow, this is sensitive. You mean those 3 chest hairs? Do you see them? How do we zoom? Is there like a zoom? Do you see them? Fucking 3 hairs. Are those seriously specifically 3 chest hairs? Yep. There's 3 chest hairs on Peter Parker's chest. Oh, that's such a cool suit. It reminds me of the suit you get on Arkham Knight for getting 240% completion on the game. Okay. I just want to attach to the fucking top of the Empire State Building! Thank you. Well, that's Spider-Man until next month. I assume there's nothing else to do. No. No, that's everything. Tomb Raider now? I could do Tomb Raider if people want, but I was thinking...
Yuri, you're back! How's your mom?
Fine. Right back to complaining about not having grandchildren.
So, you gonna take that vacation now?
Are you crazy? There's no time for that. The apocalypse didn't happen, which means we've got a city full of loose ends to clean up.
Sounds like a big job, but we're up to it.
Not you. For a job this tough, we need Spider-Man.
Yes!
You said it!
Yes!
You even did the voice!
Okay, don't make it weird.
Spider Cop!
You really like me!
You made it weird. Let's go, we've got work to do.
I can't wait.
Spider Cop!
The city, placid, but seething with turmoil just beneath its calm surface.
Yeah!
What have I done?
The return of Spider Cop. Okay. So, do people want Tomb Raider? Because I was thinking of...
Officers respond. We've got a 10-10 narcotics in progress.
Putting,
Available officers, please proceed to Bryant. Over.
Putting, Dragon Age back on. Because I only put that game on hold while we finished up some games. We want Tomb Raider? I might be playing Tomb Raider. Anyone else want Tomb Raider or Dragon Age? Either way, I'm going to stop the recording here. So thank you, YouTube, very, very much for watching. And I'm going to end the recording here now. Because we're finished. There's literally nothing else to do in this game. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, or whatever it is, wherever you are. And I'll see you next time. But until then, bye YouTube. Also from Googsy, bye YouTube. Bye YouTube.